Hello, boys and girls. Our story today is Away Went the Farmer's Hat. So look at the picture of the farmer, look at his hat, and this is our story. A book about an adventure. A farmer was in his field one day. The wind blew the farmer's hat off his head. Away went the hat. Up and around and down on a horse's head. "What a fine hat," the horse said. The horse wore the hat, but not for long. The wind blew the hat off his head too. The hat went up and around and down on a pig's head. "What a fine hat," the pig said. The pig wore the hat, but not for long. The wind blew the hat off her head. Up and around and down on a cow's head. "What a fine hat," the cow said. The cow wore the hat, but not for long. The wind blew the hat off her head and up and around and down on a goat's head. "What a fine hat," the goat said. The goat wore the hat, but not for long. The wind blew the hat off her head. The hat went up and around and down to a stream. "What a fine boat," a little duck said. The duck floated along in the hat until she came to a waterfall. Down went the hat, down and around and into the high grass. A rabbit came by. "My, what a fine nest for my babies," said Rabbit. The baby rabbits stayed in the farmer's hat, but not for long. They hopped away one by one until the hat was empty. Then the wind blew the hat into the air, and up and around and down. Just then a bird flew by. "My," said the bird, "what a fine nest for my babies." The baby birds stayed in the farmer's hat, but not for long. One by one, they flew away. A little squirrel came by. "My, what a fine nest for my baby squirrels," she said. The baby squirrels stayed in the farmer's hat, but not for long. One by one, they climbed out of the hat and ran down the tree. Now the hat was empty, and all the leaves were off the trees. And who came riding by but the farmer on his horse. "My hat in a tree? How can that be?" asked the farmer. He pulled it down and held it on his head all the way home. His wife tied 2 strings to his hat. "These," she said, "will keep the hat on your head where it belongs." And that is our story. Away went the farmer's hat. And I will see you in another book.